Hey, Shonda. You know what? I had it on mute. I was over there in the bushes over on Just Me CMB listening. Child, she done carried me through my shopping trip, grocery shopping trip, and now I'm back in here. That's what I was listening to in the bushes. Oh, I really was. Here I is. How everything going, girl? She said, here I is. Yeah, I ain't want to interrupt. I was over there. I see you over there. I was like, let me stay. I was staying in the bushes because I was riding. I was like, I don't want to start commenting and knowing I got to keep trying to pull over and do all this to comment. So I just took it along, my ride. And I was like, well, shoot, she'd have carried me on the way back home. And then she done caught me up at the same time because I was out of the loop of a lot of things going on. I had to take me a whole, I don't know, it's been about a good week since I listened to anything dealing with plum. I needed a whole break. She just gets on my nerves. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't over there. Oh no, she not. You know what? I wouldn't put nothing past her. I would not. I would not put that past her. Cause the way she jumped up, like she just had two babies, and twirling and jumping and throwing her legs, jumping jacks, running here, running there. I would not put it past her. Hold on, that daggone thread came out. That part I would not put past her because she just oh, you know what? I hope she just doing it to have people talking. Cause girl, if that thing messed around with another one already, that's what I think she gearing for. Cause it ain't that much. It ain't nothing that girl. Listen, I ain't trying to be funny. I know you're supposed to be fruitful and multiply, but you're supposed to be a fool at the same damn time over and over again. I just, child, I've been around here waiting on the bub to come on. The bub ain't come on. I ain't got time for it. I just, girl, no, ma'am. I'm sick of her. I'm sick of her. She need a daggone case manager. She need the case manager for her, and then the children need their own separate case manager. She do. She needs intervention for real. This is ridiculous because you knowingly. Hey Marie, how you doing? Afternoon, buddy. Yes, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't complain. I just finished doing my errands and I had to come back and finish. I had two things that came through last night. When I woke up, I seen on my site I had a few things. So, but yeah, I was coming back home and I was listening in the bushes over there on Just Me CMB, and I was just shocked and appalled. You just get tired. You be like, girl, like what? Girl, it's ain't that much. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Ain't that much D in the world. I'm sorry. Girl, what about your life? What about your health? All she do is talk about that man. And he ain't think about her. He there because, he there. It's sad. It's sad. I guess she want to have another baby this time next year, y'all. I don't know. But to, like, I was listening and I can see how I didn't even know the people was being. Well, I'm not really surprised about the people being called. They called all the time, so that ain't. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I just took a whole break from a child. I need a mental health break. But since I'm back, I'll talk about it a little bit. I don't know, but it sounds like they trying to get to the bottom of some stuff because it don't even make sense. Cause like who like for real in their everyday life be thinking about her that much to be calling? That is crazy. So that's people close by that's able to see and that have concerns. That's what that is in my opinion. Cause girl, I got my own damn. Everybody got their own life. I ain't that invested. That's crazy. Okay, I got this red one. I gotta do, and then I got two black ones, and then that's what we gonna be working on. They going out of here today, but yeah, child, ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing but a Oh yeah, I got a this one, this red one. It was I did a sample that was like a Valentine's Day. It's exhausting. These mammies in real life. What about the Pappers too? Yeah, yeah, they going through a lot over there in California. But you know the crazy thing, it's been so many, and I ain't gonna, I ain't listen. I know everybody got their own opinion on certain things, but it's been like a certain level of predictions that came out that people that are like literally legit. I'm okay with her having sympathy babies for clicks and views. We just, yes, she is. I'm like, when's she gonna catch up? And doesn't want to grow. He's just thinking about the dolls her mom threw away. You know what? I ain't even know. I ain't know her mama did that, but you know what? Mine did that too. And the funny thing, um, I thought about that recently, and I was looking at some of the stuff my daughter still had left over, and I was like, I didn't like how it felt when it was time to just like when my stuff was just thrown away. Girl, I think I was at my aunt house one weekend and I came back and she had went through and just threw all my stuff away. And I was just so hurt. Like I cried. I literally cried because I wasn't, I wasn't I guess you could say I was just, I didn't mind. I didn't like being outside a lot other than, when I had to go to school, came back. I really didn't do a lot of activities. I like to read, and things of that nature. So though I wasn't playing with them, they were my items. So now that I'm older and also looking at from both angles, it's not like she played with them, but I just feel like they should have, she should have let me make the decision. Oh, okay, I'm tired of having that, whatever the case may be. Let me let it go. Now, with the correlation of her, that's an interesting theory, but you know what? I can believe it because that is a way of her being able to control them, because that is her family. So I can see it in that aspect. But I'm just like, I'm really, really stuck on the fact that My thing is this: when the clicks and views go down, what's the plan? Because, girl, people have babies all the time. It's only gonna be a boy or a girl. Like, it's sad that a person is willing to put their life through that, their life on the line, um, set themselves back even more financially again, even though they make money, but they're very irresponsible with their money. And on top of that, it's like you exposing yourself, but it's not the exposure you think it is, because now you got a whole case. That's crazy. Like, but the thing is, they're looking at you because you are intentionally. It's a difference in you being negligent with yourself. But the moment you decide to be negligent, and she was pregnant with one, that was still wrong. But knowing even more things that can happen with having twins, she still didn't have any insurance. She ran here doing prenatals at the ER. My parents didn't throw my dolls away. They allowed me to do it when I was ready. I threw my favorite doll away. Okay. I was beyond the dolls. Time to adult. Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I was salty for years about that. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't stand her. Baby, when I turned 18, I got me a place and ran. I was so salty because it was, to me, I felt it was mean. And to me, I felt like it was certain things that were done intentionally, but at the same time, now that I'm older, she grew up way different than me. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes you gotta give people grace or whatever the case may be. I mean, moving forward, like I said, I know how it felt. So I was like, okay, well, I definitely would, I don't want to be that person. But like, these are not doll babies though. These are real people that are like gonna have real lives. And to me, I think it's so selfish to have 9 kids. You are one self-centered individual. Like, and then knowing that you cannot even give up gambling. You can't even set your behind down long enough to slow down because you didn't even have any money in the reserve, even though you knew you was walking around carrying these babies. Yeah, like, you she should have had enough money throughout this pregnancy, all that whirling and twirling and dropping it low, out in the storm. She done got mop dropped. She didn't even film getting beat up, put out, moving, in the middle of the night, CPS. She done went viral across all these platforms. And won't it, and girl, I said when it came to these twins, I hope that they taught her something. I hope she slowed down a little bit. You can make, you can't make all the money. You know, she just got to be responsible with it. But you decided to take on the task of pumping for 2 babies. And I hope it's just for 6 weeks, so they can get the colostrum and all that, whatever like that. Because other than that, she not gonna be, girl, child. She, I'm still looking for a diaper bag. Okay, she done had 9 babies. I ain't even seen her with a diaper bag. Okay, where is I need to get a piece of the fabric that I need to. Um, well, one of them is already done for that one. Oh, I gotta do my other one right quick. Let me run and get this fabric quick. I'll be right back. Mm-mm-mm. It just don't make no sense. We started buying things for my three the day we found out. Yeah, that's what. And you know what the crazy thing was? This was a while ago. This was right before she had them. She did a grocery video, and I remember looking at the video, and she was like, and I got diapers, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, I'm thinking, she had got some for the. I'd be forgetting that she got so many of them in diapers. But when she said she had got diapers, I thought she had got the baby some diapers. She ain't got them nothing. Still ain't got them nothing. And that's concerning because again, she's talking about the people watch her content, but these people are mandated reporters as well. Like some stuff is funny, some stuff ain't funny. Yup. And you know what? The crazy thing is, I didn't even like mine weren't close together or nothing like that. But I will always be around somebody that needed something to be passed down. And I just be wondering, like, what does she do with all this stuff? Because it ain't like she been pregnant for 18 years straight of her life. Where's my measuring tape? I might do it go to the Goodwill, do it go in the trash. Because if it go in the trash, that's just wasteful. That is so wasteful. I just couldn't fathom, like, some things I just could not fathom throwing away. Like, because I did the whole girly thing with the last one, right? And I had a major like dress collection. I would go to different places and because we go to church. So she had some of the best dresses. And one of my little cousins was like a year younger. So I had passed, a few of them down because she, was in her girly girl era as well. I just could not fathom just throwing this stuff away. Care for their needs. Each wants to be loved because her mom didn't give her hugs and kisses. She doesn't give the children. You know what? That is true. It's an ugly cycle. Um, and like I ain't even gonna lie, it been so many times where I could just empathize because I was like, you know what? I felt the same way. I felt the same way. But you can't hold nobody for something that they did not probably have experience or have the skill set to give. And if she did not keep herself knocked up all the time, maybe her elevator will go all the way up and she would, the bub. I've just been waiting on the bub to come on, child. I just, I just been waiting. Ain't nothing happened yet. Just waiting. Because it's no way in the world, like she going. Like I said all this. She going out bad. She going out bad because that's a lot. Them a lot of children. That's a lot of children. Let me look at my order sheet. Make sure I got the right stuff. Oh, I done dropped everything. That's a lot of children, and that ain't no Baby, she be having to get. Y'all see how many eggs she gotta get? Man, ain't no damn way. Don't try, please. People did stuff like that back when they had a community. They had land. They had, what I'm saying? It was just different. Like, I don't understand. Like, and I'm not trying to be funny because I know it's a lot of family channels and it's cool. But that's a lot. That's a lot. My three all use the same crib. We pay a lot of That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember saving one and pulling it back out. You know, like, or passing it to somebody in my like. We here to start over with clothes, walker, stroller, things. That's what I said. That stuff is a lot. Yeah, so when it, and that's why I don't understand. Like, so some of them like really, really aren't that far apart. So I don't even. I just be like, what are we doing here? And like low key, I ain't gonna lie, low key, I be like, I haven't listened or like I don't really follow her mom that much, but sometimes I just be wondering like, what happened? Like it just be a whole. I be having so many questions. I just be having so many questions. It's one more I gotta look for. Make sure that's the right one. Cause I don't wanna make the wrong thing. Yep, that's the same one. But it's just look, child, people still buying Halloween stuff. I got a few of them left over. But it's just be the child. That's why I be having to take a break. It be so stressful. I'm like, she is not gonna stress me out online being no fool. I ain't got time. She like it, I love it. I want some more of it. He ain't quick to say, y'all oh what? Girl, you nobody putting their body through that. They mad or nothing. That's too much. That's insanity. Yeah, that's what it is. Because I don't know what the end result. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. What is the expectation? I just don't know. We'll never know. I don't know. But I know one thing. Them people not gonna play with her because you know what happened. They shouldn't be going down there. They going the hospital around the babies. Oh my goodness. You know what? And then the crazy thing is, I had been so checked out. I didn't even know this. I didn't know this. I promise you, I didn't even know what that she went all the way down there to have them kids. But I would not be surprised if she was in there when all this stuff was going on with her. Like, because that's what she was doing. She was spending her days trapping, selling whatever services she trying to sell for the month in that community center. She was trapping at the community center. Then she started trapping at the Hard Rock. Okay, this one already done. And then I got the other set. Hey Pepper, what's up? Okay, I'm gonna cut these in half because they gotta go on the thing. But yeah, it's just terrible. It's too much. It's just all too much. And I really had to like take a break. I couldn't deal with it. Like I just couldn't see myself. Oh no, I said she was selling her services. I'm talking about that them guides and her 101s. I ain't talking about that, girl. Don't nobody want that. Don't nobody want that from Peach, girl. Don't nobody want that. He the only one that wanna fall in there. Don't nobody. I don't know. I don't know nobody that's. Um, we not doing that. We not. We not gonna do that. One, two, three, four, five. No, we not doing that. We're not gonna do that. No, ma'am. We're not gonna do that. She said it's selling. That's all. No, we ain't talking about that. You know, she just. I don't even think he bad. I don't think he bad. He'd be like, go ahead, man. Go ahead. You up next. He'll probably tell somebody else they up next. It's just, girl, two stuck individuals, stuck, delayed. It's just sad. It's just sad all the way around. Because the crazy thing is, you can sit there and be rooting for her. A lot of them people they be rooting for her. They be cussing her out. She be cussing them out. So now this one, I ended up adding like two fabrics together just to make one headband. So it ended up being like a half and half type of situation. So I'm about to stitch one of these together. But yeah, it's just too much. Nobody has time for that. Um, Girl, and then you know what? I ain't trying to be funny, but for real, a lot of the people that display those type of behaviors and they be carrying on that much and nonstop, they always live somewhere where it's super warm. Have you not noticed that? Baby, let me tell you something. If they live somewhere where they had an actual winter, they would have to sit their ass down. And that would drive them bananas. Somebody like her, that would drive her bananas. So I got a sibling that's a man that act like that. And it drove him crazy having to sit down. It did. Cause it was like, it was like it's too cold here. Like like if she and then just imagine being a nurse. Cause I know it's a lot of people that, are nurses or whatever the case may be that be up here. And they look at like how much care and attention that them babies really, really need. And they look at them carefree parents that come in here and they be like, damn, this shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I can't watch her anymore. I watch entertainment now. She's funny with her skits about her, and I get a full picture exactly. You know what it is? You know what? I will watch. Like I told Shonda earlier. I was out taking care of some business, and like on my way home, I realized I think I caught the live like 14 minutes in. And a lot of times, if I'm late like that, I'll eventually later on go catch the other 14 minutes because I like for people to be able to get their time and whatever. And they give really, really good content, commentary. I'm here for it. So, so I was sitting in the bushes and I was listening with just me, CMB. Yeah, that's what I was. And I was like, dang, this girl, like you can't take her nowhere. Like she just don't know how to act. And I was, listening to the commentary about these babies. And I was like, and then the people being involved and I was like, girl, they not everything. Let me tell you something. Everything that is not about if I have food, if I had this, if I had that. Depending on where you are and where you live, and after a certain amount of time, like looking at you, you intentionally was neglectful, in my opinion, going through that pregnancy. You are intentionally neglectful for your own health. And that's totally different. But how many times do she think it's fair to go rack up a bill that she knows she can't afford. And like, what? You racked up a bill for the other little boy, and then you was just showing it to everybody on how much you couldn't pay it. You got money to gamble, but you couldn't get no insurance while you was pregnant. Those are the things that people will start looking at. They ain't gonna be worried about that the gallons of milk and cheese and eggs in the refrigerator, and that you live in a compact box with a garage. They gonna start looking like, wait a minute, she needs intervention, because now we concerned about. And I get, and no, it's not gonna be no slam dunk 30 days. No, ma'am, it's not, because they're gonna take their time with it. They're gonna let this cook, because the place that has it open is the same place that you got up and left from. Uh-huh. Them people you was making videos of, and you thought it was cute to go viral. That that part. Them people, everybody not playing with you, girl. I keep like, I don't understand, Lord. I just be like, child, just. And I promise you, the last couple of weeks, I was just in one of them be quiet seasons. Just be quiet. Why does it feel like it's? But anyway, everybody is not here to play. Um, yeah. So basically, you don't think them people forgot how you carried on the last time they was trying to conduct an interview, and from my recollection, didn't they hightail up out of there before it was completed? I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I remember seeing. That's all. I'm just saying what I remember. That's what I recall. And people weren't finished. Hey, Slim. So yeah, I thought it was just a good idea to just, for me, I had to be quiet and leave Plum alone. Exactly, Pepper. That's why I say, from my recollection, them people won't finish their investigation. And you thought it was funny. You strategically left in the middle, but you took your dizzy ass back down there to have them children in the same county. Okay. Okay, girl. So, yeah, that right there, I was like, honey, we got to be more careful out here. We got to be careful. Child, that D got her going crazy. Don't make no sense. But she was already a little lost in the sauce. But god dang. Some people just don't need to have a whole bunch of churn. But I ain't really watched nothing. I just went and like I said, I was on the other page and was listening. I ain't even looked at none of that crazy stuff. I just can't bring myself to be involved anymore. Cause you know, like it's easy to get duped in with babies and kids and stuff. Girl, you know that's easy. Girl, I ain't got time. Them your babies. I ain't got no diapers to change and I ain't got no booty seats to carry. Speaking of carrying, did she ever get her a bus for them? Cause I ain't even been paying attention. Did we get a bus? Did we get us a bus? I'd probably go ahead and put this on my, I'm gonna have to put this on my serger. My serger in the other room. I done started having fun with this machine right here. But yeah, child. Other than that, working on this little stuff. I like I said, I woke up. There was a couple ones that I had to do so I can ship them out tomorrow. I did go ahead and work on the mass orders that I have in here. I've been working on them in little steps because they can become real tedious. Like you literally will be yeah, you gotta make them in batches. And I like to find one day that I cut them all out, then I go to the next stitch and stuff like that. That's what I need to do. I need to wash clothes. Oh my gosh. I might do a Monday or Tuesday. I really need to. I do. I really need to. But I did go ahead and do like a straight stitch on these, the base it. But more than likely, I'll go back and use my serger to clean it up. But this one is one that has two designs on it. And so when it's folded, this is how the band is going to look. And once I serge it, it'll flatten out a little bit more. So that's kind of, it's just, you know, playing with it a little bit. Just, and then it's going to go on a red one. So I already did a sample. I'm not selling a sample because I really didn't like how the sample was stitched. So I decided to redo it. I don't think I got no clips in here. Oh yes, I do. Bam. So yeah, this one gonna have to be. Oh no, I gotta serge this down first. I gotta go to my serger, which is in a whole nother space. I need to bring one in here too, but I didn't even plan on like using my serger in here because it get really loud, and I really don't like it using it on this table because it'll start be leaning and rocking and vibrating and carrying on. This is my other one, and then I got a headband to do for this one. And those going up out of here today. Well, with my other order. Then I can move on to keep making my little mask. I got these little kitty ones, the little baby ones right here. I call myself one. To your site, do you have one? Yes, I'm trying to think. You said the headscarf. I think the only ones I have two colors for headscarf. I have like a black and white looking one and offhand, and then I have like that real colorful one because I do wear a real colorful one. They got like pink and a whole bunch of other colors, and then like the black and white one is right here. And no, I don't think that no, that site is not up anymore. This is like the black and white, and then like that colorful one that I wear. I do have I do have that fabric. I need to do me a I need to do me a African fabric haul. That's what I need to do. And you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and reactivate that site. I took it down because like nobody was really using it. So I went and started focusing on my other one that I don't even really be advertising over here. So these are my little baby ones that I'm doing. I just gotta I'm gonna iron them down. That's the baby one. I'm gonna iron it down and then I'm gonna press around here. Well, I'm gonna press it and then I'm gonna stitch around it. And that's how that one looks so far. And that's another one like that. So I got my little baby ones that I'm working on too. But yeah. So and then I got all the other adult ones that I started that I need to finish. But this one right here. And the crazy thing is on that which with my other little site, I don't even really it's just been really bonnets over there, I think. Yeah, that's what it's been mostly. Um the thing about the because I don't want to say you said African head scarf. So that would be like the head wrap, but it's no African print to the headbands. Now they do sell. I think it's called DT DTY or DTI something like that. It's a version of Ankara that's stretchy, but I don't really know. Like I will have to literally like order a sample to see how it feels and see if it has enough stretch because those a lot of times are good for like when you want to make something like clothes. Okay. And then I want plain color like gold or purple. Oh, somebody else said they want to gold too. I need to find so like just a gold knit. I need to go is the gold knit because that black and white is it's more of a cotton. It's a cotton fabric, and this is like more of a knit. Yeah, child. Either one will be fine. Okay, okay. I was told that I about gold. I want to say it was Um, Dean said that. Dean said that. Dean Love. But yeah, honey. I do need to put it back up there. That's my fault. I just took it. I ain't even bother. I was like, but it's all good. I ain't even bother with it. Let me see how wide this is. But yeah, I gotta go search this stuff. Anything else new? Let me stop. But no, that was crazy. That was so crazy. That's what go with that. I gotta. This goes with the black, so I can't put the black one because it's already surged. And again, this is like the one that's like a This is the best, like the literally the best seller over there. Like these come in all the time. Um, and then the crazy thing is this fabric actually got marked down. So I gotta go try to buy me some of this in bulk. Like so I can keep up with that sale. Well, the production of those. Cause like sometimes when you find like a really popular pattern, it just depends on like where you get the item from. And crazy thing is the store close to me sold out a few weeks ago. I had to ride out of well, I had to ride like 40 minutes away. And if I'm not mistaken, the store that's like 40 minutes that way has 2 yards, and then there's another one 40 minutes the opposite way that has like 15 yards. So the one that's across the body of water, more than likely I'll just have it mailed to me. But at the price, I can't beat because like throughout the whole season that it was popular, I was spending double the amount for the fabric. Now it's like marked all the way down. I said, okay, well let me go and get it then. Let me go and get it. It's black. I can pin this one down because it's already surged. But yeah, child. Y'all got any snow still on the ground? Cause I's been gone. It literally came and went again. I just got the feeling that when they do it again, it's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot. Cause it's been a while. The last time it like snowed real heavy was probably like 2017. It was the winter. I said summer. Winter of 2017. And when I tell you, that was when I had to shovel snow. No, ma'am. Ain't nobody doing that. I'm just glad that it went on by this business and left me alone. I got some snow this time. But it's almost gone. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine was gone, like, because, like, when the sun came up the next day, that's the only thing about it. Like, you still can go move around, do what you need to do. Me personally, I ain't doing it at night because I ain't trying to be slack because you still see the ice because we got like a little creek close by, and then you can see the ice in the creek. And if I can see the ice in the creek in the daytime, I know it's icing on the road if it's anything in the cut. Water in the curb. If Tiff staying in her parents' basement, boyfriend couldn't come. Oh, Tiff and them was swimming in the parents' driveway. I saw that video, Shonda. Girl, that let me tell you something. I think I shared it on my community wall like one morning. That somebody had put it up there, and I laughed so hard. 1 inch would Tyler bonnets be? Tyler, as far as like the satin being sewn, we still gotta Non-stop up north. Oh my gosh. It's still snowing here. What? You ain't lying. It ain't in the yeah, you know what? You right. I just I do have a feeling that it's gonna spin the block, but it's gonna, it's gonna be a little bit of delay with the next one. So I'm trying to just be able to do what I need to do while this one is going. I saw the video first on your channel. Oh, you did? Yeah. Okay. For the satin, I'm gonna answer the satin right quick, and then I'm gonna get into that. Shonda, girl, that was so dang on funny. So with the satin, I'm trying to think. The smallest that I usually like. What size? You said toddler. You can do like a You can do 18 by 18 inch. when you well You can do 18 by 18 inch, and when you fold it, it's gonna be, you're gonna be cutting it out 9 inches around, right? But also make sure you factor in how much you're gonna take off when you sew it. So you might want to do 19 inches instead, and give yourself an extra a half a seam allowance when you do it. Let me check my little drink. Drink my little drink right quick. But yeah, so like the small, cause like when I used to do the yeah, so my small, cause see, okay, so I had an e-guide, right? And my when I used to sell like each pattern separate, I used to I used to talk about the extra small, the medium, the large, and the extra large. And anything over extra large would be jumbo. So it's just all about, you know, how you cutting them out. So yeah, again, the toddler, you want to do at least 18 to 19 inches. And that is the satin. A lot of times you can just go online and check out and they'll have a guide that tell you what the circumference really is for for the average size toddler head. That way you can go ahead and measure out, say if you wanted to do a headband, or if you wanted to do anything that was gonna put any elastic on the inside. Did that help you, Slim? Did that answer your question? I was about to say, Shonda, girl, that video had. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning of the video, I was like, "What the ham sandwich is going on?" All I could see is them, talking crazy to each other, whatever the case may be, right? So, but when I got towards the end, girl, I rewind that thing about 5 times. That shit so funny. So that was her mama house. I didn't know who house that was. I thought they was still at them people house that they did not pay the rent for. So they done left the rental property, because in the video I heard Jeb saying it was the lady that pulled up in the van. Jeb was saying the lady that pulled up in the van was related to the landlord that she owed money to. And then not only that, the from what they were saying, they had to go to court the next day dealing with that situation. Okay, this one already pinned. Oh, it ain't even pinned all the way. Oh, now I gotta fix this. Oh no, we can't have that. Y'all know everybody was in their blinds in front doors with the lights out. Baby, I felt like I was when I rewind that Jane 5 times, girl. I had no idea that was her mama house. So this is what I'm trying to understand, Shonda. How in the world was that the $500,000 driveway that these people described? It ain't no way. That's a regular residential driveway. And then it wasn't even that big because when what's the name had pulled up, his car was hanging out on the main sidewalk. I digress because ain't nowhere in the world them people paid. And then you know what? It was another video I watched this morning. I didn't even repost it. I think I watched it and laughed and then just took another nap because she was up there on a tirade because she did a, FB live and they was cutting up on that live so bad. I was like, and then her Wi-Fi kept cutting out. I was able to confirm that's the 500. You know what? She going to jail. That driveway, that house ain't even worth $500,000, let alone that driveway that she claimed that it cost. And so she done wrote this fake expense up. Oh my gosh. She could have easily did that driveway for $10,000. Anyway, I was laughing so hard when he was out there with that little jacket on. I was like, I'm gonna need Friend to put some clothes on when he out here protesting in these cold Chicago streets or Illinois streets, because I know it's cold up there. It was cold here, and we ain't even had no snow at that time. But honey, when he got that man straight and got that man together, I was loving it because no, you can tell her or anybody that's like in her immediate circle is used to being challenged, and they've been running rampant and acting a fool for the whole time she has been mayor. Yeah, it's neat, and it's so they was at her mama house. But why did they? So she hold on. You can't be too fast, girl. So she live in the basement now. So did she voluntarily move out the apartment, or she just probably was over there? Cause what day was that on? That was on child. That was on that on a weekday. That was whatever they did. They went over there and they protested across the street on the sidewalk. Oh, but you know what? They were smart about it though. They went across the street and they was on a public sidewalk and they was within their rights. What tripped me out is when they called the police over there. I said, ain't nobody but Tiffany calling the police. She done stole all the people money or whatever she did. Mismanaged, misappropriated funds. I ain't gonna say stole, allegedly. And then she went out there and called the police, wasting on resources. But you know what? She used to wasting the resources because she used them as her personal security anyway. Had all them folks come out there like it was something really going on. Then the man gonna say, "Well, we was called out here because we was told that somebody had blocked the driveway." I said, "Block." I said, "Well, was he saying that to Jed and them because they know they was live and they was filming? Because it ain't nowhere in the world y'all came over there at least 2 or 3 deep." For somebody blocking a driveway. And it wasn't nobody who was blocking the driveway. I was like, you know what? And that's the thing. I was like, we all know you called Tiffany. We know you called. Then Tiffany proceeded to try and get a restraining order against him. What? The those people got the right to protest. So, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad whatever judge it was that got it, because whatever they did, it was done real fast. I don't know if she tried to use, um, or try to use that video against them, or try to use the fact that they was out there protesting, and her boyfriend and old boy was having words, and you know, I'm pretty sure she tried to feel like, you try to make it seem like she felt threatened or whatever the case may be, because child, I guess she ain't want nobody to know that she was down at her mama's house in the basement, because I didn't even know. Girl, thank you for telling me, because I didn't even catch it on the video, but it was so crazy. That was a funny, like, I cannot. He said you couldn't sell them kids clothes. He said, so now you wearing them. Man. I said, Lord have mercy. He was giving that man the blues. That was the funniest video. Like, girl. What next, Tiffany? Oh, she did a live. No, yeah, she did a live. And I think she supposedly had called some type of meeting, but the thing is, you could not see the people that was supposed to be present. All you could see was her in the video. So, yeah, the people was talking about that too. They said Tiffany had two people in attendance over there clapping off camera while she talked, but her the guy was talking about her so bad. He said her little cheap Wi-Fi kept cutting out in the middle of the video. I said, these people, this is girl, I be having to take a break. I'm not gonna lie. It be too much. It be too much. So, I gotta go to my surgery. That's what I gotta do. I'm trying to look and see what I'm gonna make sure I take with me that I don't leave behind. It's gonna have to go. I need this. I need all these. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo that one. Oh no, I got another one right here. What's that up here though? I hate when that happened. The satin here came, it was a stain on it that I didn't see. And I don't have anything over here to keep on pushing. Okay, I'm glad I cut two pieces. Moving right along. Take this with me. I'm definitely gonna need my scissors to cut that piece. I don't need no measuring tape or nothing like that. I'm gonna take my phone y'all with me. I gotta go in this other room. Hold on. Yeah, I still got my coat on. My hat on, girl. It was cold out there. I'm trying to debate if I want to do some braids or if I want to just go ahead and what kind? I already know. It's a shame. That's a shame. That's the last bag, right? And oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, indeed. We headed on in here, y'all. It's cold to me. I gotta cut my heat back on. I think I turned my heat off too early. I was trying to save me a couple of coins for a couple of hours. Cause honey, girl. Anyway, let me put that heat back on, sure, cause ain't nobody trying to be cold tonight at all. But yeah, that video was so damn funny. I laughed. I watched it. It was like I rewind it and took it back to the middle and let that thing play over and over again. I could not help it. I could not help it. I laughed so hard because I know them people can't wait to get rid of her. I finally put my little cup up here to catch my trash. That's my other little baby. I'm giving her a break. Can you have a shout out? What's up, Emily Rose? Shout out to is that Get Ready With Me, Emily Rose? So I'm gonna go ahead. The ones that I sold the first time, I'm gonna go ahead and search them like right here. Thought I brought my scissors. Don't tell me I sat there and still left them behind. It's alright, I got no, what's the name over here? Oh, no, I got another pair. I got like 50 pairs of scissors. It's just certain ones I prefer because they sharper. But that's good. I feel like it's still kind of wide. No, it's the right size. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the one that has like the different ones put together. It got like 4 corners that I gotta Oh, Shonda, did you see where when Tiff tried to go and get the restraining order, and whoever the judge was, I can tell you this judge did not care nothing about her being no mayor, and he probably was sick of even hearing her name. He did not care. He did not grant the restraining order, and then not only that, it was the question he asked. I think he asked, why was the FBI involved? I was like, what? So I'm guessing the FBI uh, around town somewhere, the judge knew about it. He asked her. I said they did all that to try to shut that man up. They tried to shut Jed up, and it did not work. This one like this here. That's 1, 2, 3. I just got one more to do. Yeah, she crashing out bad, especially when she did that last live. I don't fell asleep on it, but it just kept going out. And it was another person up here that was doing commentary on it. I don't even remember who it was. But I listened from theirs. But I don't have FB anymore. So I didn't go to FB. Hold on. This way. And then let me turn it this way. I gotta pay attention to my pattern because I need to make sure it is turned the way I need it to be turned. Yeah, she out here losing control and all that. So she must have voluntarily moved out that lady house because that was another thing that they was claiming that they was going to court for, but maybe that wasn't what they went to court for that week. But I ain't brought my other clips in here. That's fine. I need to work on this. Did you hear that she said the city has secured 1-day insurance coverage? Hmm? One day? Who is that coverage for? You know what? What part of the city? Like, what? I just feel like the pieces of the last video that I seen where she was live or whatever she had going on, she was on FB. She was still like, I guess, hyping up all she had done so far. The general don't even do that. Yeah, I was like, a day? No, ma'am. No, yeah, the general don't do that. They don't. She just be child. Is she her only child? Tiffany giving me only child behavior. She do. She act like she used to talking to herself and all that. It's astonishing. Like the stuff that she say. But even when she was having a little conversation, you know what I'm saying? It was like she was still in a sense trying to talk over the people's heads a little bit, but either way she still wasn't really saying nothing much of anything. You know what I'm saying? She said that because the seniors were being transported bushes. Huh? And buses that won't insured. So she got a day coverage? You know what? At the end of the day, it's just something. Oh yeah, and then when they was and when they was on the video and it had the lady was talking and taking footage of her out there across, when they stood outside during that spat when they was arguing. I'm going back to the arguing video, the protesting video, they was saying that they was out there passing the Dutchie on the left hand side. I was laughing so hard when that girl said that. And then when Jed said to that girl's father, he said to that man, he said, you out here laughing like it's funny when this man been effing all over your door. Like, I mean, child, it was just so much that went on in that video, honey. I think I'm gonna go watch it again tonight. They are dedicated to keeping us, the people, informed on what's going on around here. I'm telling you. It's crazy. Mopping the snow off the sidewalks. You know what? I was like so nosy in the video because I was like, is this snow on the ground? Because like the roads, you know what I'm saying? It looked, like it was ice on the road, but I really couldn't. It was just so much that went on in that small video. And I want to thank the camera lady for bringing us along. That's it. That's all. I'm thankful because it wasn't the best quality, but we were in the building. We were in the bushes. I felt like we were right there. That right there. I am so glad they got footage of it because it would have been so hard to like tell the story to that. Like, nobody would have, you know what I'm saying? Everybody would have like, oh my gosh, why y'all ain't film it? So, that was one of those moments. It was amazing. That's all I can say. It was just amazing. Like, for real. In real life. It was, I was just like, wait a minute. I need to cut that piece off. I just can't wait to like their weekly meetings and shenanigans is just, it's so amazing. It's so amazing to me. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Dalton be giving what needs to be given. Like, that whole Superman situation, it has been very entertaining. It like, I have never, like, we have people that we know cut up like that in real life here. I can like, one of the ladies that's a vice mayor in one of the cities, she's like literally the relative of an ex NFL player. And when I tell you, I mean, she's calmed down a little bit, but you don't really get her in a lot of good, bite clips and stuff like, no, you know what I'm saying? But she cuts up from time to time. And this is nothing. Like, this Tiffany stuff, it's legendary. Like, don't get me wrong, we did have a we had a lady that went viral in Portsmouth. Her mom is like a, I think her mom is a senator. What's her name? I forgot her name. I think her last name Lucas or something like that. And she had cussed the man out. Well, she cut up. That one went viral. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good one. But she was like the only woman on that board, and it was all men. So she was just like probably over it or whatever. But she ain't back down that one, not a little bit. And I like that for her. But it's crazy. What it do, Reba? She said up in here. Up in here? Yeah, that whole fiasco over there, it's just like the gift that keeps on giving. I just want to thank Shonda for just bringing it to my attention. And the moment I started like watching commentary and listening to that foolery, the more and more I was just like, yo, this is crazy. And then she tries to dumb it down and make it seem like, oh, y'all just trying to make it more than what it is and whoop de woo. I'm like, no ma'am, no ma'am, you doing too much. You doing too much. And I noticed that she does try to because she grew up there or whatever. And I'm pretty sure it's a situation of, her mama know everybody and her folks know people. It gets like that when you in little small places like that. But at this point, them people don't care who you know, who you some kin to. They just want to go. And I agree. I agree. She don't, what I'm saying? She funny, but she gotta go. She just doing too much. She doing too much. And I think she was really upset when she couldn't get the police to get them people to leave that was videoing. It just like really it seemed like in that moment it occurred to her that she she was really really on her way out because she ain't have it no more. She ain't have it like that. And the people were sick and darn tired of her. Ooh, these little strings get on my nerves, but they coming off, so it don't matter. Absolutely. Oh boy. Okay. measurement. Okay, hey best friend. You know what? This is actually one of the ones that's on my what's the name site. And I I did this the design separate, and then I actually decided to pair them together. So this is one I didn't even get a chance to post all three, but that one went after I posted it. So and then I gotta do this other one. That one is actually going to a one of the military post office boxes. This and that one is going together. And that's why I say people buy Halloween stuff like all year round. It's crazy. I mean, I ain't mad, but they love Halloween. Like for real. They're crazy about it. I seen y'all over there where I was in the bushes. I was at the store. I said she done carried me. She done carried me to the grocery store. Well, carried me home from the grocery store because I had went and tuned in. Hold on. What do I think? I was about to say. It seemed like it wasn't stretching. I about to say, oh no ma'am. You can't have that there. But yeah, that mess was so hilarious to me. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm gonna have to watch that again tonight. Like, for real. In real life. Oh, and that, we run in the same circles. Right? Oh, it was just hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, I can't. That mess was funny. Have y'all tuned into that Alley Carter stuff? That foolishness is going on. Girl, I've been laughing my butt off. I've been in the cut. Girl, I think I was over there last night and I had came out the bushes laughing. Cause that whole fiasco is something serious. It's just something serious. It's just a lot going on with that mess. And then I guess because I was watching his page. Hey Deborah. I guess I was because I was watching his page. I ended up, it came up that the sister had did an interview as well on somebody else's page. I was like, oh my gosh. I guess the sister that the mama that got up there with the mama and dropped down, she did an interview with somebody. I didn't even know that. I said, this is just too much, girl. It's just so many layers. It's just so many layers. It is so much. I was like, Lord have mercy. I can't keep up. I said, let me stop trying and go on and do what I got to do. But I was on it was another guy on TikTok that was showing the same interview, and I stumbled across his page, and then I found out it was King World's interview, and it was just so much going on with that, honey. That's all I can say about that. That's a mess. It is a mess. That is a mess. You know what? It actually has been pretty busy. I ain't gonna lie. I just I had a couple of weeks where I just had to shut up and just get to it. And I really feel like the next month will be that way as well. I'm not complaining about it. I'm not at all. I'm not. I was just telling because it was certain things that it's certain things that I still want to be able to do, but it's like different things that I needed to make it happen. And one of them was I needed another machine. And 24 hours later, I was gifted a brand new one. So I was just like, what? So everything's just been working out so amazing. I ain't gonna lie. It really has. It really has. And believe it or not, when I did my be quiet time, I was sent to like it was so much that was showed to me. I found my new um business strategy. I got the new structure. I found my new, I guess you could say, coach per se in that area that tied a whole bunch of other things together. It was just a lot that I was able to find. Ooh, y'all made me want to pull me one. Hold up. Yeah, it was that. When I tell you that machine was on time, I was moving stuff around and I was, or whatever. It's just like this one. It has, all of these or whatever, but it's actually faster. So it's just amazing. Like I was shocked. I was like, I just prayed for, you know, this space to open up and boom. Um, y'all, I overthink everything. I just got back. New log in. I will confirm that I'm off for the next 2 days that had already been scheduled. I know that's right, girl. Yes, enjoy them days. I know that's right. She said I forgot all about it. She said I forgot all about it, but I ain't forget that I needed a break off. Okay. Yes. Shit. Yes, indeed. So I was so shocked. But I was thankful. I was about to get one, but I was like, shoot, now I can take that and get the other stuff I need. I would have trusted you. Don't we all sometimes? Shoot. I gotta keep checking, make sure they don't change nothing. Right. Girl, cause they be gonna try to act like you got your I know you got your screen shots of it. Okay. Showing that it was granted and approved. Okay. Okay, so all three of those are done. Yay. Now, I gotta dump this out. But I'm glad I found my little tray. So this stuff don't be all over the place. Okay, so I need to get my iPad. I was supposed to give me some more paper. What's the lot going on with Sean? I told my cousin that those aliens everyone is seeing is not aliens. Those are Jane was going to take some of her. She said. The girl, she ain't ready to go. I know that's right. She said they can they can come and hang out. She said, but just don't come stay right here. I know that's right. But you know what? I do believe it's a lot of supernatural things going on. I do. I really, really do. And some things are man made and man created. What's for dinner, Sean? Oh yeah. I did beef liver rice and biscuits. Ooh. Something simple. I know that's right. But I ain't even cook nothing. I spent my afternoon at the grocery store and I ain't cooking a thing. I'm getting ready to print this stuff out. I gotta go get my iPad so I can print these orders out. The aliens better not come knocking on my door. Right, Deborah. Ain't nobody got time for that. But you know what? Word on the curb is they use that because the the religious aspect is not really, it's a lot of people that's not really buying into a lot of the things that were set forth. So how else do you invoke fear in the people and all that stuff? So I got a lot of cool little doohickeys for the week. I finally got me I got me a couple seam reapers, which are necessary. Got me some more of these. I'm gonna smoke out of here. Y'all are silly. Oh, and then this is needed, like when you wanna press your whatchamajiggy. So I was glad I got them. I need to let me go get my iPad right quick. Yeah, I just gotta print some stuff out. They're gonna be ready to turn up too. But yeah, it's just a whole bunch of distractions. But we already know what's really, really going to come up, and it's gonna be a really major thing. Cause today is what, like today 12. So not this week, but next week is when the what's the name happen? Why you got the wrong size? So it'll be 9 by 6. I'll leave it at 7. Print that out. Hold on, what's the additional info? Oh, girl, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Hold up. What? Oh, Lord, they doing too much. Uh-uh. Uh-huh. You know what's getting ready to go on. So the closer and closer. What? Oh yeah, you gotta do too much to send that stuff to them folks. I'm gonna put 3 value 3. You gotta do a whole bunch of extra stuff to send it to them folks. Hold on. Is it gonna go through? Can I print my label now? Just subscribe so she can stop going off my views. You silly. Thank you. That brought me off my view. You are so silly. Oh, this is a whole different label too. What the hell is this? 181. Oh yeah, I ain't never seen no postal label like this. Okay, well let's print it out. Our table is a supply of wine. Yes. You know what? I just got 2 bottles. And the crazy thing is, those 2 bottles were gifted to me. And I'm surprised I haven't, you know what, one of them, if I'm not mistaken, it's a red. And it's at least 9 years old. And I wanted to find a good occasion to drink that one. Prince. The second one. So I just ain't want to, you know. Okay, that go inside there. That one. Ooh, Lord. Lord of mercy. Oh. Oh yeah, Ruby, you weren't up here earlier. I showed the they in my they in there. I showed the little baby size ones that I started on. I just got to do the finishing touches on them. That ain't it. Here's my tape. She said I'm gonna get them some wine. Yeah, it's just been wild. I've been watching the videos and stuff. Deborah, you been over on TikTok? Where's my tape? I be over here watching videos and stuff. I ain't been live over there in a minute. I ain't been over there live since the last time we was up there. I might go soon. I'm not sure. I'm about to do this sideways. What the world kind of label is this? I'm saying. You gotta it gotta go through customs. I'm glad it ain't no funny business. Just watch the update. You know what? I've been watching those too. It's been some stuff coming up on them on that page. And then I had to like turn it off because I ain't wanted to get too deep down in my spirit. I was like, honey, I gotta still gotta make my day to day. That's a lot. I'm glad the people over in Richmond got their water together. And that was just I was talking about how I had put some water to the side after that first little bit of snow we had got. And then boom, that happened in, 45 minutes away from here. I was like, baby, I still got my little water. I'm gonna keep my little water in the cut. Yeah, you know what? Let me go get them right quick. Put this on here. Hold on. I'll be right back. They ain't finished yet. I gotta still take some off of it. So it's two of them like this. And they gotta be cut down a little bit. And then this is the frozen one. And of course all of this still gotta go and be closed in. And then add the strings to it. Now with the other frozen one, I have no idea what happened to the other piece, so I had to add a cute little color to the other side. So that's how they going. And then they just gotta be stitched down in the front. I'm gonna iron all the ones that I have in here. That's time. That way it can, press down real good and the little crease will be perfect and stuff like that. Yeah, for the little insurance and stuff. Well, your newly elected said, I water for us, so y'all know that means boil all water, including bottled water now. Who my newly elected Pepper? I can't with you. Everything. Well, I wasn't really surprised about their Richmond situation because it's it's the capital. Well, I'm pretty sure they've done a lot to it since the last time I've been to Richmond. But, I know they probably got a lot of work to do as it relates to that. And I can't honestly say around here, they do, child, they've been working on the doggone roads up the street from me all the time. Chucky said, what? Hold on. So is Chucky gonna give us some wells or something? Some community? But you know what? It was a dude that had posted something on TikTok, and he was showing the website that shows all the local or close by community springs that people could access. And he did that, like, when all that Richmond stuff happened. Come on, T. And I was like, that's a dope idea. I forgot the name of the website. Ain't that horrible? But I'm getting ready to see if it's a spring close by here. A peach and an orange. It's just terrible. Like, what are you supposed to do at this point? It's just, people just be around here holding on, honey. Just holding on. Yeah, that's it. And he's going to let big corporations slide by with me and everything. Nothing will be regulated. Anything will go. Well, that's why a lot of people need to go ahead and play the same corporate game instead of having LLCs. More people need to form their own corporation. You don't have to you can form a corporation and get the same cuts and whatnot they do and structure it the same way. And you know, it's a lot of people will go ahead, they will set them one up. Hell, you can get your work direct deposit to go into your corporate account. Corporate accounts just count transactions. Why is this up here? Damn, they all in my business. I don't like this. Yeah, and you know what? What I felt like they was trying to do. This is why we have to keep our household stocked by 80. Yep, you right, Devil. You right. That's why I just said I spent the afternoon at the store because you know while I always have long term stuff, I just look around and see, you know, like okay, it's this guy I watch. I think his name Popular Report. Steve. I think his name Steve. But I want to say the last week or two, he was talking about, you know, he kind of talk about the things that the main people don't talk about, but he talk about them in a roundabout way. And a lot of people, a lot of his people on his platform will chime in and they like give reports on like what's going on in their area. And I like watching his platform, though it is not majority us over there, it keeps you well informed. So I like watching him. And then he'll go in and he talk about a lot of stuff. Like the last 2 weeks he was talking about eggs. And I promise you, I wasn't even thinking about it, but I was like, you know what, I'm not going through what I went through what was like 2 months ago when all the girl, the eggs just doubled. It was crazy. 1 week I went and got some. By the time Wednesday went around, came around, I was like, what in the world? So I was like, I'm not going through that. I'm going to just go ahead and get me an extra little, even if I get a little extra 18 cart, I'm going to go ahead and preserve me some eggs to have them in the cut. But anyway, he just talk about a lot of the stuff too. Yeah, I ain't like that. Yeah, Shonda over there, she doing her Sunday multitasking, even though she off tomorrow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She said, I'm washing clothes. Oh, yeah, but I was at the store just planning and looking because, and then I don't even plan on like doing a whole bunch of store runs this week. Um, I feel like I got everything I need. Like if I didn't have to leave this week, I would be fine. The only thing I need to do is make sure I mail this stuff. That's what I do gotta do. But you know, outside is just it's still ghetto out there. Like um, I don't know what it is. This is the store that's closest to me. It's like going in the store, and a lot of times it's a mental asylum. Oh yeah, Shirley be on it. Shirley be on it. Yeah, Shirley, she out there doing the Lord's work. Okay, cause she work hard. Them folks work hard, and they take a lot of time doing what they do. They really do. Okay, I gotta do this. I got enough paper. Ooh, I think I got just enough paper. way I can mail that one off. All this going to the post office tomorrow. Oh yeah, so yeah, a lot of people. Oh, back to what I was saying. I really think so. You know the BOI thing that they are requiring business owners to register. Why ain't print? Okay, my printer literally something occurred. Try again. Do it again. Okay, my printer just went out on me. Just sit down, lay down. Yep, that's what you need to do. Yep. He was telling you right, Reba. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, he did. He told you right. He sure did. And you ain't listen, did you? You ain't listen. She ain't listen. I already know she ain't listen. Okay, I need to print this. She ain't listen. She ain't listen. I know she ain't listen. Oh. Oh. Why I can't put, you know, this is crazy. My printer literally cut off. She ain't listening because she just told us what she cooked. Okay, print that. Let me try this again. Okay, so yeah, the biz. What is this? The BOI report. They was trying to get. I really feel like the purpose of them forcing people because they wanted everybody to report all their information, and I really feel like low key the only people that are going to have to, well, they are going to increase in the taxes that they have to pay. It won't be the corporations, of course. Not only that, think about all the people that fraudulently act like they had businesses to recoup them funds. So I really feel like their goal was to get all those people registered so they can find them, because you know a lot of them, they still trying to get their money back from that. Also, I feel like they want to be able to track entire person to make sure that the taxes are paid on said business, to see how much money is being moved, because they was trying to make it seem like, oh, people could be using it to, you know, move funds or whatever the case may be. And not only that, if you really think about it, that's another way for them to snatch people returns as well, in my opinion. So I think it's a lot to go with that, and I think it's another way to discourage people from actually having their own businesses. So it's a lot of moving parts to that, in my opinion. She said, bump that. I was hungry, baby. I had to come home and make me a real meal. Okay. Did it add any color to that? To tell people that people weren't free money. People are going down in droves. Yeah, I really feel like, because you know the BOI is going to the Supreme Court, because technically all businesses should be registering. They had to January. I about to say January. Man, I'm about to put two J's on January. Lord have mercy. You know what? I had a friend that used to joke and say it with two J's. But anyway, yeah, they was trying to scare everybody into doing it because but see, this is the kicker as well. Think about all the people that have money that did that with, you know, because like you think about everybody, and then you know after a while people that have money that can fight it, they was like, wait a goddamn minute, that includes me. So that's when you have that kickback and more people that they like, hold up, then they gonna find out I did XYZ. Yeah, that's gonna be made public. So that's why it's gonna have to go all the way to the Supreme Court, and I think it should. Because again, how you gonna create a whole organization to help you find them people? You should have already had that set up and put in place, because most of them was y'all people that took the money, the major corporations. And ain't even pay their employees. Stop it. The people shouldn't have to suffer for that. Now I ain't gonna lie, it was a few people that shouldn't have got. I mean, a lot of people that got the money that did not qualify. However, think about all the people that had money that did get that money too. So it's a lot of moving parts to that. But they was like, oh no man, we ain't gonna make it easy for you to get it. So yeah. So they went in and started trying to scare people, and oh, if you don't comply, or if you don't register by a certain date, you know, they started saying you would have to pay by the day, and you know, all of that stuff. So, and then if they were to be able to impose something like that, I could see them like holding people, you know, certain funds. That would get real ugly. And I'm pretty sure they're arguing that it's violating some type of rights or something. I'm pretty sure there's a major argument going on with that. They ain't done yet. And that's why I kept being pushed back. And a lot of people was waiting till the last minute to do it. A lot of them didn't care about the fine print. You got to think about also, it wasn't just people that didn't have money that got them. It was a lot of people that had money that got them as well. And also, you know, they have 10 years to find those people and prosecute them. But my thing is this, you shouldn't create a database to make it easier for you. You should already have it put in place. Like, who gives out that type of money irresponsibly? Like, really? That never happens. That never happens. That's why you can tell that money was set out for certain people. And a lot of those people did benefit from that. But a lot of those folks the people that work for them ain't getting none of that money as they were supposed to. Like how a lot of people had to go back and fight for their increases that they were supposed to get when they were classified as essential workers and stuff like that. I know that's right. Definitely changed up our Food habits. I do drink a lot of water. Eat eggs. Okay. Yeah. Can I get this out on tape? I hope it's enough tape. Because I'm not going back out there today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Not today. Yeah. It's ghetto out there. Girl, be going in the store. Them people be coming in there screaming. I'm like, what the heck is wrong? Like this one guy, he's just coming in off his rocker all the time. I'm like, I can't. How? Because it's a young girl there. She was telling me how, wild it gets. I just can't. Like some days, girl, I can't people like I used to. I really can't. I can't people like I used to. It's exhausting. And then he going there and making a scene. Girl. Then he got the call. Then he couldn't even talk. He was screaming and calling people bees. So I just so happened to be leaving out the store at the same time he was leaving. He probably thought I was an employee behind him or something. He turned around, looked at me, and called me a bee. I just looked at him like he was crazy. I knew the man was crazy. I didn't care what he said. As long as he put his hands on me, then I was going to take him down. You know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to get my stuff and get out the store. The head cold. With mess. Yep. Swatch. This is germs. That's why. Yeah. I can't people. I'm telling you, like the last 2 weeks, everybody that I know, baby, they had something that took them down. I ain't lying. They was out of commission for a couple of days. They was. It's like it was something in the air. I'm trying to tell you. And I ain't trying to be funny. Most of the people that I know, they got that jibby jibby, was the ones that got whatever going on. I'm being honest. I ain't trying to be. I'm being honest. This goes in here. From here. Right. How they can find who they gave money to. They know who got student loan. Girl, come on, Pepper. Say it for the people in the back. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. I was like, y'all playing. But you know what? I can see how some people have gotten away, because think about this. When the list came out, I ain't gonna lie, one of my friends at the time came to me and showed me so many people on the list, right? And when I started looking at the list, these people was putting down, they was using, regular home addresses. They weren't using, business addresses and stuff like that. They was using, and then think about what if, because a lot of people moved around that time. You think about a person that doesn't really, have a lot of responsibility. So think about young people that don't really have a lease, Because I'm just thinking about a few of the names that I've seen. I'm just giving examples. So think about a lot of the young people that could possibly live with. I'm gonna sit right here. I ain't going in there. I'm gonna sit right here. That could possibly live with a family member. Think about it. Like, you know how people got, sons and grandsons and daughters and whatever. And, a lot of the people took the money and got something started and I don't know if they still got it going on. But, I don't know how they can't track these folks down though. Because I don't know. Because one thing about it, they ain't trying to let up on them student loans. But one thing that I did hear about is that after 2022, people have been able to successfully discharge them from their credit. So I ain't never filed Chapter 7. Baby, I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie, I've been thinking about it. And a lot of people did invest in themselves. They did. They invested, now, they invested in themselves, but they invested in them BBLs too. They went on vacations. They just did stuff to where you would think the money was just never going to end. And I was like, so one of the girls that I know, that my oldest daughter made for me, I'm not playing with these folks. Yeah, you can't play with them. Shonda, I was in the grocery store today. This man, he walked past me a couple of times. Girl, when I tell you, he was in there coughing so hard. He ain't cover his mouth. He ain't had nothing on his face. And to me, it was just so, I was like, sir, I don't know what you have, but you just walking in this place, and he was just like, and I was just like, so I had to help him get up out of there. Yeah, I ain't had time. So I already knew I wasn't going, like, if I do go back to the store today, this week, I'll probably order me some canning lids. And the most I would do is go get me some meats to can. And like the meat market, it ain't one of them places where it's not a big location. I already know the best hour to go when it ain't nobody there. But yeah, yeah, it's just like Friday. Everybody named Mama was at the grocery store. And I was like, girl, that snow is about to melt in like 24 hours. Why are we going through this again? We did this last week. But I do think we're gonna get one more. We're gonna get one more. But anyway, I don't know how they can't find them people. Because even if they had a LLC, your social is tied to your LLC. So it's just a matter of fact of locating the person because you already know who they are. It's not like a lot of them people, they did like the on the lower end, the I hate to say unsmart, not smart criminals, or like the hustlers. I don't know what to say. But a lot of them don't understand because like say if you got an LLC and you got a credit card, baby, you gotta pay it. Like the only people that could fly under the radar a little bit more is somebody a part of a corporation. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But it's just a matter of locating because even with them saying, okay, everybody got to register these people, they can still dissolve it. Like, I think what will happen after a certain amount of time, I think the people said that they were going to go in and dissolve the ones if the people did not register. That was one of the things they had threatened. And I know like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it had got turned to where they had to register and they was trying to email and scare people again, and then now they have to back up because it's still in litigation. Pepper, I'm just It's just a matter of fact of finding the people. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I got a little cousin. Name was up there. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't gonna say what side of the family he on and that like that. But I seen his name up there, and he had a business. When I went and looked at it, it was a lot of people that had this similar business, and I was like, okay. It was like a everybody had a t-shirt business around that time. I'm not gonna lie, it was everybody and their mama had a t-shirt business for real. And I was like, damn. So I seen his name on the list. And as time went on, I was like, well, wondering, I was like, well, dang, did he go through the process of having it forgiven? Because a lot of people, just because it's a forgiven, do not mean they're not gonna come back for you. Because if you was doing some other stuff as well, they can put it, you know. But this is the thing. This is the thing that people don't understand. The interest on those loans were supposed to be like 1%. So even with that, that's like the cheapest loan known to man in the business world, or whatever you want to do. So worst case scenario, you should be able to have to just pay it back. And I think a lot of people, they was probably trying to think, thinking in that worst case scenario, I have to pay it back. Wrong. That's federal money. Worst case scenario, you gonna have to pay it back. It's not gonna be 1%. It's gonna be more than that, and it's gonna be in restitution, and you still gonna get on folks some of your time with some probation. You gonna give them something. So basically, that what happened. So, say for instance, back then I seen so many people. It was crazy because it was this guy. This is back when I used to be on IG, just listening and watching people lives and stuff like that. And the people on IG, like the dude, he slipped up and said it one day, and I was like, did he just say that live? I don't know who. Maybe somebody had got a sound bite of it, because honey, he ended up, in some deep water as well. But he already had his own stuff going on that was kind of sketchy. But the thing that he said on that live, he was literally telling people he had the schedule form. I was like, bro, these people were so wild with it. They were literally selling. That's how so many people got roped in. It was bad because, like, so basically when you have an LLC, you know what I'm saying, when you file your taxes, you do a Schedule C form. They were selling the Schedule C's to people. And it was so crazy because they was making up amounts of money that they make per year, knowing daggone well they didn't make that kind of money. So say if everybody and their mama said they make, I'm gonna say $100,000 a year. All these Schedule C's was the same amount. That's automatically gonna put up a red flag to them folks that collect that money. Not only that, you made a fake federal form, because that's federal taxes. Excuse me. In order to obtain federal funds. And on top of that, you done told them people you made $100,000, but you ain't never filed no taxes, and them people ain't never get their tax money off that $100,000 you claim you made last year. Then you got the money and you dipped. Oh, see, oh yeah, girl. We be talking about. I be calling it the jibby, the thing. I talk around all that stuff. I ain't even see nothing. Yeah, YT probably did that. YT probably did it. And then the crazy thing, even with that, it might have been somebody in here. Cause yeah, YT ain't did. Cause it would have even showed it if YT did it. I didn't see nothing. He said you already know. Not with the straight. I didn't see that. Oh, I done missed all kinds of stuff. Okay, I ain't see them. Yeah. Yeah, they don't play that. I was on, you know, what's the name even more sensitive. Like I was on somebody live the other day. Somebody came in and I don't get me wrong, they was just talking, they was just vibing. It wasn't nothing bad. They wasn't trying to be funny or nothing like that. But then again, I don't know, cause some people, I don't understand how they don't know, like that you need to speak in code over there. But anyway, they got up there, baby. They started talking. I mean, start going. They started talking about all these conspiracy theories and the child. Next thing you know, baby girl was gone. They had banned her whole page, and she, you know, what I'm saying she was on somebody else's panel, you know, talking about a lot of things, and she wasn't like even trying to talk in code or nothing. She just said it straight up, and I was like, girl. I mean, don't get me wrong. She was real passionate about what she was talking about, but baby, they was not having it. They was not having it. And the guy page that she was on, he was like, "Girl, go." And it was crazy. I was like, "How you gonna tell her to go dispute it or whatever?" I was like, "Child, she ain't up here no more." But yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to braid my hair or put me some micro locks in here, micro twists or something in my own hair. And that'll take some days to do. Yeah, they don't play that. It might have been somebody up here that did it. I don't know. Yeah, they don't play about that. Yeah, but a lot of people was, one of my relatives had that. They just had that like 2 weeks ago. And the crazy thing is, they didn't even have it when it was a thing. And they went and got all them jibbies and just got it like 2 weeks ago. Because they literally, yeah, 2 weeks ago. Because a week ago, they called me and told me they was good. I think either would be, I know I want like micro, like to lock my own hair. Cause I was like I miss locks. I miss everything about them. I just feel like I would love the small ones. And then again, it's like, okay, well, do you want to dedicate your time to that yet? Or you could just go ahead and do you some braids, you know, feed in you some braids. I think I'm gonna do the braids first, and then I'll make the big decision when it's warmer. But then again, it's like, girl, having braids. I mean, I gotta wear a hat anyway. I just don't feel like doing my hair. Then I gotta go get the hair, and then I always soak my braid hair before I use it. I soak it and let it sit and dry, baby, because I don't want nothing biting on me and stuff like that. I don't know how people do it. I had somebody actually got mad at me because they asked me to do their hair, and I told them, I said, for me to braid it, I would have to soak the hair and this is and the third. And they was like, I ain't doing all that. And I was like, well, I ain't doing your hair. I ain't care. I don't want this stuff. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think it will give me a good little protective style for a minute, you know, because I braided my daughter hair like a couple weeks. Christmas, I braided her hair because she wanted half red, half green. And hers came out really, really nice. I think I'm gonna go ahead and braid because I do the feed ends pretty good. So I'm gonna do that to my hair. So I don't be around here looking like a dude with hats and stuff on my head. I just ain't feel like doing my hair. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go get some hair this week. I'm glad we actually have a black uh hair store close by, which is cool. I think their main location is in Richmond, so this is like one of their other locations. And they really cool people. I like going there. That's the only one I go to. Yeah. And they close by. Maybe they close by and they put the other people out of business too. It was another one over here. That one went out of business. I can braid my own too, but I'm so lazy. I might just I'll take my time and do it. Thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, I was. You know what? The crazy thing is, My goal was to have it figured out by Friday on what I was gonna do with my head. And then little 2 days I stayed in the house because I stayed when I came back in Friday. I just went back out today. My goal was to go ahead and have my head done and figure it out and do it. Because of the snow. I ain't did nothing. I ain't do nothing. I did get some sewing done, but I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. I need to plug this iron up and press this stuff. My heating board in here, so I can't do it in here. But either way, so girl, I got me two Bobby Johnson braids in my head. Um, she said OG Bobby. I got two on. I'm gonna take them out. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and braid my hair. Cause like for real, the feed ends, you know what I'm saying, make it easier to move around. So I just don't want my scalp cold, but it's just gonna be cold anyway. I just need to go on and accept it. This is just me talking out loud um, to myself and telling myself to go ahead and make the decision and get the braid hair and do it. Oh boy. I'm thinking about having me a little sip, y'all. I do. I feel like I've been looking at the wine and I ain't drinking. And I've been doing good. I think the last time I had a drink was it's been like almost 2 weeks. Today, yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. Cause I had them little I had the little whatchamajiggies on New Year's Day. I went and grabbed a couple more of those. But that's been the last time. So yeah. Now I don't know what I'm gonna eat today, y'all. Oh, you know what? I got me some I got some beef. I can't even think of the name of the cut, but you know the one is perfect for making tacos. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and cook that tonight. It's already ready to go. I need to go ahead and cook that. And I can either make me a Philly sandwich because I did get me some provolone while I was out, or I don't want no taco. I did yeah, I'm probably gonna make me a sandwich. I ain't doing too much. And I got me some spinach and I got me some green peppers and all my little onions and stuff I can go ahead and throw up there. and then I can make the whole thing, and then I have some left over tomorrow because I already have like I bought me some big like sourdough a big loaf of sourdough bread, and then I have like a hoagie roll already. So I think I'm gonna do that. Then I got a little bit of mozzarella if I want to put the mozzarella up there with the little provolone. You know what I'm saying? I got everything I need to do. I just like, girl, I was tired. I went to one, two. I only went two stores grocery shopping, which is great today. But I did go into Wally. I only got two things from Wally. And before you say, Shonda, why you ain't have it delivered? Cause I'm not paying them $10 to deliver nothing, and I live right up the street. I wasn't doing, and I was only getting two things. So I really plan on getting one of them. But since the store inside it had two, I went ahead and got two because I needed to complete my project with what I needed. So that's why I went here. But I don't even buy food from them. You can make sauteed spinach to go with your sandwich. Yeah, I got my spinach. Gonna put my spinach in my sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I might go ahead and add the spinach towards the end. For the for the mixture, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna eat tonight. Cause I do got the roll, or I can make the sandwich. So it's either or, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be fat, and I'm gonna eat that. Cause I don't really have to. Free. Oh, you got a subscription. Oh, okay, okay. But see, that's the thing. I'm considering it now, cause I did not know that the subscription was a thing. But I don't get a lot of stuff. I really, when I say I do not for real shop there, I might go to like the sewing section and grab something, and then I get the little wax melts. That's it. That's it. I do not. Now I take that back. I do get ball lids from there sometimes because when I'm doing my meats, I do want to get the ball lids. But I don't know. But you know what? I'll figure something out. I'm gonna figure something out. I do have Amy. I do have Amy. So I'm gonna go on Amy and see if I can find, because they sell fabric up there too. So I'm gonna try a couple samples of stuff over there, because it's an Amy across the street from me, and hell, the Amy is closer. But either way, I can get it delivered because I do have that. But I'm trying to work that out. I'm trying to work that out. So yeah, I did go in there today. It wasn't that draining. I just found out last year that the solution was the truth. Out last year. Yeah, I seen where it told me I would have had to pay $9.95 for one delivery. And I really only at the time I only planned on buying something that was like $6 because their inventory was off. And when I went inside the store, they actually had two of them, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and get these two, because baby, I'm gonna be looking all week. More than likely, I have to go to another Walmart and get it. So it wasn't that bad today, surprisingly. But I got what I needed. Um, I guess it's a convenience. It's a service. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm make my sandwich and figure out the rest of my life. Because I do need to package these other two. Let me check and see if I got anything else. I don't think so. Because I want to get those done. Because more than likely I'll go to the post office in the morning. I'm trying to set that up to where I ain't gotta go there soon. I just need a whole break. I don't want to go nowhere for real. I'm enjoying, like, I am like, I wish I could hibernate for the winter at this point. That would be so cool. I just wouldn't have to be bothered, like, with the regular things. And just take a whole break. Okay, so that's that. Tomorrow, okay, so that's, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm just trying to get it right. That's all, y'all. Take my time. Do it right. Who is that? The oldest. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ancient. Okay. Sally Claus. Yeah, I don't really feel like fooling with that too much no more today. Cause I'm sick of that. I had enough of that. I feel like with that situation, it's crazy. Headed out to babysit my baby kids. You enjoy yourself, Deborah, with your babies. You enjoy your babies. I know that's right. They only small for however long they gonna be. All right, see you later. Whew. But I don't know. I'm gonna make me a sandwich. I do gotta put like a final touch on those, and then I'm gonna package them. And more than likely, I need to go ahead and iron down this other stuff. I can stitch them. That was the beauty of getting another one and putting it like directly in my space. So like if I want to get up and just be random and sew right quick and then go get back in the bed, it's amazing. And that's what I'm about to do. Um, fixing something to eat. And you know I'm always the last one to eat. So it's been real, y'all. I'm about to roll. What's my Monday? I think I'm gonna cut up a little bit on Monday, cause I just gotta go to the. I think I just gotta go to the post office. But I do want to finalize whatever I'm doing. You know what? I did have me some sushi while I was out, so I did carry myself over pretty well. But I'm gonna go ahead and make my sandwich. Baby, take your time. Okay, all right, y'all. I don't know. I might go like get in the bushes and listen a little bit. I don't know. I don't know if I want to listen. I I don't know. I might go listen to the little crazy alley stuff for a little bit. But all right, y'all be easy, and we shall meet again. It's gonna be amazing, and we all gonna have an amazing week. I'm gonna see y'all there in that week. Oh, I'm tired. I'm hungry. I gotta eat.